Yo, okay. Good morning. Today I'm going to discuss whether or not Lithium by Nirvana is overrated. Um, you know, I, when I think of Nirvana, obviously I think of Smells Like Teen Spirit. That's the biggest hit. So I'll review that one as well. But I was recommended to do this one by Meagan Vaughn. She's a friend of mine on Facebook, and I saw her comment it on one of my YouTube videos. So I'll give a shout out to her. Uh, so Lithium by Nirvana is also a hugely successful hit. From the same album as Smells Like Teen Spirit, Nevermind, as I'm sure many Nirvana fans know. I had to think about it, of course, as I do all these songs. It might not be one of my favorite Nirvana songs, honestly. But I mean, it's hard for me to necessarily call it overrated either because it's a great piece of music. Um, very, I mean, all around. Like it's got great build up with the guitar. Um, I mean, just it adds intensity. Dave Grohl on the drums, just having that nice on the cymbals during the verse part of the song. It's great. Um, Chris Novoselic's bass line is fantastic. That's like one of the best things about the song. But most of all, what's great about this track is Kurt Cobain is often incoherent or bizarre with his lyrics. At the very least, bizarre. And this is the perfect song for that. Lithium is obviously, or not obviously, not a lot of people knew this. I didn't even know it until I looked it up. Lithium is a mood stabilizer for people, with like bipolar, sometimes schizophrenia. So they'll have illusions of grandeur. And listening to the lyrics, you really hear Kurt, talking about like losing your mind. Just the lyrics really go into detail about the incoherent mood swings of someone who's really suffering. You know, um, you know, I love you, I'm not gonna break. I killed you, I'm not gonna break. Like that's like a manic episode that's gone completely wrong. I really like that particular part of the song. I mean, he just keeps saying blah 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 blah. I'm not gonna break, no matter what situation, how crazy it is. And I would say this song is not overrated. Um, because it's such a good piece of music. While not one of my favorites necessarily, honestly, as you can see in the background there, I have a Kurt Cobain poster, so I am a huge Nirvana fan. Though I will say I like Pearl Jam, maybe Soundgarden and Alice in Chains just a little bit more than Nirvana. But that's because like I'm a huge grunge fanatic, and when I was 15, I was just listening to all of them. And over the years, I just felt that the other bands were a little bit better. But Nirvana still holds their place. They're very important. And, you know, Kurt is certainly one of the coolest rock singers in history. He's just in this song, it's a perfect example of how he utilized his voice so well. Um, and I think I also want to mention it was an accident, I believe, originally from what I heard, but where um, after like the second chorus or something, immediately afterwards, everything drops out except the bass and the drums, and that was a complete accident. It was supposed to keep going, but you know, Chris Novoselic just kept his sick bass line going, and it was very effective. So I love that part a lot. Um, I guess what I'm saying is it doesn't, for these reviews, it's not like, overrated or not, it has to be the best song. It's just, you see why it's worthy of the attention it received. Like this song is definitely worthy. Like for being such a huge hit, there's a lot of good musical choices and depth in the lyrics that I think it's very worthy of the attention received. Um, and I just, it's a great song. I'm really glad that my friend recommended it to me because it had me revisit it and think it over more. Because I, have known this song since I was 14 years old, and I'm sure a lot of people a lot longer, but I didn't like Nirvana for the longest time because I wanted to just listen to classic rock stuff, and I guess now Nirvana is classic rock, but like 8 years ago, it wasn't considered as much that. It was just grunge and 90s music. But anyway, let me know if you agree or disagree, and give me a recommendation of something I should review on this channel. Um, you know, you have a good day, all right? Peace.